Hey guys, it's Ernest from What to Play. June is coming to an end, and here are our 21 games that just received their play scores on the PlayStation 4. If you want to see the updated play scores of these games, you can visit the What to Play website linked in the description box below. The play score is a standard rating that averages gamer and critic reviews. When a game reaches the minimum requirement of gamer or critic reviews, it receives a provisional play score. New Gundam Breaker. The fourth installment of the Gundam Breaker series by Bandai Namco. It features a whole new set of features such as the new gun plots for the avid fans and improved fighting. But it's not a good game. Most of the fans, especially the Japanese, despise the game's broken issues such as bugs, balance, and monotony. It has a play score of 5.20. Shaq Fu, a Legend Reborn. Could this be Mad Dog Games' answer to Despacito 2? This beat-em-up adventure game features the NBA icon Shaquille O'Neal off to a path of greatness in the realm of Kung Fu. Engage in fun and epic battles with unique enemies as you explore numerous locations, fend off hordes of baddies from pop culture icons to lowly street criminals from hell and beyond. It receives a provisional play score of 5.72. Illusion Tale of the Mind. Enter the deepest part of your psyche in this indie adventure game by Freema Studio. Control Emma as she wanders inside an illusionist's mind in search of her father's killer. Despite its creative world, it fails to bring a whole new direction when it comes to enjoyment. It receives a provisional play score of 6.14. Lost Child. NIS America's anime-style RPG. Use your demon gun called Gengar to capture demons and turn them into your allies. Meet a memorable cast of characters with unique traits and abilities that aid you on your journey. You're chosen by the gods. Use your responsibility well. Test yourself for the game's massive dungeons and over 100 creatures to capture. It receives a provisional play score of 6.64. Nobunaga's Ambition, Taishi. Koei Tecmo's historical strategy game takes you to Japan's Warring State era. Focusing on a multitude of features, especially bringing realism to the table, simulate your own economic development, diplomacy, and political connections in this grand simulator. If you're unfamiliar with this kind of genre, it might take a few hours before you learn the ropes, but once you do, it becomes promising. It receives a provisional play score of 6.70. Rainbow Skies. This Sony exclusive is a fantasy RPG with turn-based elements and a quirky story. Immerse yourself in a vibrant world filled with a mixture of friend and foe. Go deeper into dangerous dungeons and watch how this improved experience makes Rainbow Moon a classic. It receives a provisional play score of 6.81. MotoGP 18. Made for the realest MotoGP fans out there, 2018 is considered as the ultimate MotoGP experience. Start your engines and drive in its true-to-life visuals with an impressive drone and 3D scanning to consider even the smallest details. Critics love the game's improvements, especially with its riding animations. It has a provisional play score of 6.83. Shape of the World. An atmospheric walking simulator from Hollow Tree Games. Spend about 1 to 3 hours of your time because this fantastic world beckons you to explore its psychedelic and colorful ecosystem. It's escapism at its finest as you interact with your surroundings and listen to the game's responsive soundtrack. It receives a provisional play score of 7.14. The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Don't Nod's Life is Strange continues to test our hearts with their upcoming sequel. But before that, take the role of Chris in his awesome adventures in this emotional prequel to Life is Strange 2. Once again, it's carried by the game's heavy themes with a mesmerizing soundtrack to boot. It receives a provisional play score of 7.20. The Elder Scrolls Online, Somerset. The latest expansion to ZeniMax's award-winning MMORPG presents a whole new world to explore with new quests, stories, and content. With over 10 million players, enter the stunning world of the High Elves in Somerset and unravel a dark conspiracy that threatens their existence. Once again, forge your own adventure in this definitive role-playing experience. What's not to love about more Elder Scrolls? It has a provisional play score of 7.41. Onrush. Codemaster's latest arcade racer is innovative as it is remarkable. The Rush summons you to a chaotic racing experience. Take down your enemies with style with its extreme driving mechanics and vibrant destruction. Don't let the pleasing colors distract you because this game is totally real. Take control of various vehicle types including motorbikes, trucks, and so much more. It's Codemaster's very own Mad Max and it receives a provisional play score of 7.47. Unravel II. Yarny returns in a whole new adventure, but this time he has a new friend. Featuring a new co-op adventure, solve physics-based puzzles as you manipulate the enormous world around you. The game totally improved compared to its predecessor, but its story doesn't share the same emotional depth as before. You could say it takes two to tangle. It has a provisional Playscore of 7.60. Vampire. Don't Nod's latest entry isn't all about time traveling and going to school. It's about a flu-ravaged London in 1918. Play as a doctor with a vampiric curse to feed on the blood of the living. Live a double life and make tough decisions. Do you want to help people, or give in to your bloodlust at the cost of your humanity? Gameplay involves sneaking, killing people, or manipulating enemies with your supernatural abilities. Be the savior or the stalker as the game receives a play score of 7.71. Prey: Moon Crash. A DLC from Bethesda's sci-fi horror shooter. Enter a secret trans-star moon base and survive overwhelming odds of danger. This time around, the game evolves into a roguelike experience. Players will encounter new levels, aliens, weapons, and so much more. It offers an infinitely replayable campaign that tests your resourcefulness and patience. It's not the Prey you once knew, but it's a good addition to the game. It receives a provisional play score of 7.77. Far Cry 5: Hours of Darkness. Ubisoft's adding more content to their latest survival first-person shooter. Players take control of Wendell Redler, a Hope County resident. The game takes place during the Vietnam War. Lead him as he escapes from behind enemy lines using his survival instinct. The war-torn Vietnam is filled with dangers, so arm yourself with a whole new arsenal of unique weapons, abilities, and skills. It has a provisional play score of 7.79. LEGO The Incredibles. It's only a matter of time before Pixar's sequel to their award-winning superhero animated film gets the LEGO treatment. TT Fusion's take on the adorable adventures of the Parr family is full of fun and humor. Help them as they stop crime and lead their family at the same time. It's set during the original movie and the sequel, so that's 2 games in 1. Meet your favorite characters from the series and unlock LEGO secrets by solving puzzles and so much more. Play with a friend in its co-op mode or stop evil alone. It receives a play score of 7.88. Jurassic World Evolution. Finally, we can build our own Jurassic Park. Frontier Development simulation game lets you bioengineer your own dinosaurs that can think, feel, and react intelligently to the world around you. Attract guests and be the richest motherfucker in the planet. But always remember that danger lurks in every corner. Don't let them break loose, and don't let espionage infiltrate your company's darkest secrets. At the end of the day, it's your very own wonderland with T-Rexes, Velociraptors, and so much more. I can already hear the Jurassic Park theme just by talking about this. It has a play score of 8.11. BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle. Arc System Works brings you another ultimate fighting game that pits today's iconic franchises together into one epic crossover competition. Cross-Tag Battle will feature characters from Persona 4, Under Night in Birth, Ruby, and of course their own BlazBlue series. Once again, the impressive design and animation from Arc System Works continues to amaze critics, especially since they're incorporating their style with these 3 franchises. Duke it out with Ragna, Chie, Lin, Ruby Rose, and more in a 2 vs 2 tag team system. It has a play score of 8.13. Rocket League Jurassic World Car Park. Not the kind of crossover we expected, but hey, as long as there's a T-Rex, right? I'm fine with that. In collaboration with Universal Studios' latest dinosaur flick, arm your vehicle with Jurassic Park decals, and so much more. It's not much, but this DLC adds a bit of spice to the competitive community of psionics. It receives a provisional play score of 8.25. The Crew 2. Dominate the land, skies, and sea in this latest entry to Ubisoft's racing game. Compete with players as you choose from a wide range of driving disciplines in its open-world experience. Its seamless transition from one vehicle to another gives players a whole new dimension of racing. It receives a provisional play score of 8.54. Fallout Shelter. Now out on the PlayStation 4, Bethesda's mobile game lets you become the overseer of your own vault. Develop a thriving, self-sufficient economy amidst the post-nuclear chaos. Create the perfect balance of work, life, and fun as you rebuild the population from a handful of hopeful survivors. Find their ideal jobs and optimize their skill sets to bring efficiency to their humble abode. Defend your vault from incoming attacks like Deathclaws, Rad Roaches, and even bandits. It has a provisional play score of 9.03. And that's it! Thanks for watching, guys. What do you think of this list? What games are you looking forward to? Leave a comment below and let's discuss. For more information, check the What to Play website, linked in the description box below. You can already buy some of these games and support this channel at the same time by using the links in the description box below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And of course, there's that little notification bell to receive all the latest gaming updates and live streams. See ya.